Hey, what's up everyone? This is Zarina, your Upland newbie, bringing you the floor today, August 22nd, in all Upland cities. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Please do tell your friends about the link in my description that starts with them off of 6,000 UPX in the game. Can't beat that. In fact, right now in in Porto, there's actually really cheap properties like 1,760 something UPX that FSA players can grab. And those kind of people, if you're trying to like start off and play a free play game, starting off with my link and 6,000 UPX, going right now to Porto, you can get on your path like way better that way. Anyways, don't forget to hit the like I already said. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Tell your friends and leave a comment too and let me know what you think about everything. Let's see about the floor. So looking at our floor, we see a lot of green today. People were going back up, of course, because people they're like, okay, we've minted out Porto. Let me go ahead and put my prices back up because there's no need to scramble for UPX. There's no more FSA. Well, let's put it this way. If you're a non-FSA player, there's only one property available to mint in Porto, and it is 603 UPX. Right, 724,603 UPX. So it's quite expensive, and I'm not sure. Maybe Abdullah will buy it, but unless you're that kind of player, that there's nothing else for you to mint in Porto. You have to buy secondary. FSA players, though, there's a bunch, and I kind of predicted this as Porto with its 33% FSA may be like another Detroit. We'll see if people mark my words or not. Well, honestly, I'm telling you, we'll see $3.15 properties pretty soon after they can start selling at that cheap rate, and even maybe those people like execs might start selling that cheaply in just a few days here. Look at Rio right now. It's $3.67, and I know that's like a one-off right now, but the ones above it aren't that much more expensive. They're like $4. So honestly, it's pretty cheap, and Rio's not even like a FSA place with 33% of the properties being so, I don't know, all over the place. But anyways, bottom line is Porto is left to the FSA players. We'll see how they do and what they do with it. Their floor right now is 10,498 in Porto. But look at Rio. Rio is 5,961. And I remember Rio started off kind of expensive too on the UPX side. Not expensive, but like people were selling around that 10,000 mark. But now look at what they're doing. So, I mean, I don't want to be like ragging on people and how the market goes, but I'm just saying, for me, I'm not rushing to go mint properties that are way more expensive than what I would maybe sell at floor for, because I don't know, unless you're in the collections area, you might be stuck with a lot of properties just waiting around trying to get back what you paid for them. So if you're in a rush like me to kind of get some more money out of the game, then watch out for what you mint. Don't mint too pricey, because it's like harder to flip those unless they're in collections. For example, I still have a property and my friends have a property that she gave me money for, and I still literally I haven't been able to sell them for it because they're in whatchamacallit, they're in Los Angeles and somewhere in Hollywood Hills that nobody cares about. So yeah, just sitting up there like $45,000 or $55,000 to mint, and no one wants to buy that right now. So anyways, flights of properties going up. If you are in these cities and want to sell your properties, it might be a good time to go look around and see what's going back to a reasonable rate for selling. But I think I don't know. I'm like Rutherford's can go back up. Let's see what might be good to grab. I don't know. We see DJ Schwartz is back at it in San Francisco. So if I were going to buy something, I'd probably go buy that San Francisco property right now because it's not looking too shabby. I think that's like San Francisco's not a bad area, guys. All right. Let's see. I'll show you one more thing, which is how I worked out with Porto. So I decided to go over there. I was holding out thinking I wasn't going to go, but then I made some sales. So I didn't buy any UPX, which is what I didn't want to do. I did not want to buy UPX to mint in Porto. So I didn't do that. I took what I had, which I think was about 17. Well, after my train ride there, I think I had, or my flight over there, I think I had 17,000 or a little bit less than that left. And I was able to just mint 2 properties, and then I ran out of UPX, and then I had to get home back to Rutherford. I was gonna stick around Rutherford, but then I decided not to again because I was gonna stick around in Porto, but it's too many days to wait to treasure hunt, and I was like, I don't want to, give up all those days of treasure hunting. So I'll get back to Rutherford. And also Porto does look like, I thought it looked small, but I don't know. I feel like Rutherford would still be easier. So I just went ahead and took myself back to home. Anyways, happy hunting, everybody. I hope you guys did well in Porto if you went. And yeah, see you guys in Upland.